All right, RestoMods, we are back with the favorite part of our job, which is getting some of these classics out of our garage and out onto the road. Today we're comparing a 1970 Gen 2 with a 1967 Gen 1 Camaro. They both say they're super sports. We can talk about that in a little bit. They both have chin spoilers and they're both supercharged.
They're both supercharged. That's kind of where the similarities end because they're built in very different styles. They're both modified. This one is full-blown, like what you would expect from a modern, kind of pro touring-esque resto mod. This thing's borderline race car, but it's set up to handle. It's set up to have more power than you could ever use. And it has really high-end modern components all over it. And then this car is a lot more simple. So that one, LS with a supercharger, this one, a small block with a supercharger. Probably about half the horsepower. We'll get into that too when we open the hood. But this one's set up very differently. So this one was kind of built to be kind of maybe 90s style drag car. So it has a lot of basically drag race specific components. So it would be what you would call like a street strip car. It doesn't have a lot of handling upgrades. However, the second gen lends itself to being a good handling car. The physical dimensions of it, some of the revised suspension geometry in these cars, they handle really well for a muscle car. This one's manual transmission, manual steering, manual brakes. It is just a driver's car. You're really connected to this thing. Suspension stock, steering is stock, brakes are basically stock. It's just a bunch of power thrown into this chassis.
Go fast straight and slow down slowly?
Exactly.
Got it.
This one is more like your everyday man's hot rod. The interesting part is going to be when we get into drive them, how that translates, right? Because they're built for two wildly different things and then built in two different eras. If you wanted to build a car that could do what this is capable of in the 90s, you better have been like a really good race car fabricator with some, you know, extraordinary resources.
Some NASA tech.
Yeah, you got to be tapped into NASA and NASCAR. So.
Yeah. I guess if I was forced to pick, I like the Gen 1, but the Gen 2 styling with the big ducktail, like it very much screams 70s, like Starsky and Hutch. Yep. Like it's cool. I think they could have fit maybe a little bit more cowl.
This has a big ass cowl hood on it.
But it needs every inch of that?
It needs it. Let's open the hoods on these things.
Let's see these bad boys.
This car is like really dialed in the engine bay. A lot of really super nice components. This 427 LSX was built by Wegner. It's got a big Whipple supercharger on it. Everything's blacked out. When Smitty's built this, they really did a good job of plumbing it with all like black braided stuff. There's a couple little polished hits here and there that really pop against the black. And this is kind of what you're used to seeing on a really nice build is a blown out LS engine, you know? So this thing makes a lot of steam. I think it made 740 or something around there at the wheels. You know, I think with the right fuel, it's capable, you could call this a 1,000 horsepower engine, no problem.
Wow.
And then this thing, this is more old school. So this is like the era of going to a speed shop and buying your parts. That car, you go online and buy everything and order everything. So it's a small block. From what I understand, it's fully built. All the internals are gone through. It's a 383, which is like a common, you know, stroker kit. I think you put a 400 crank in it and bore it, and you get basically a 383 cubic inch small block. And then the YN blower. So this is like what they call the baby blower. This isn't like the big dog, like big block 470 or 671 blower. But this thing does make like 5 pounds of boost, which is enough on this little small block. It revs up nice. It's got plenty of torque and just a nice clean small block Chevy.
I like how it just smells like gas. Like I'm standing here and I'm just like, it's not going away. It's kind of getting stronger.
Just wait till you drive it.
Let's do it. Let's go drive this thing. Which one of these gauges is the gas? I see a lot of boost, I see a lot of PSI, I see engine temp, I see RPMs. Oh, fuel level. There we go. 3/4 of a tank. We're dialed.
Clutch engagement's pretty good. Okay, this one's got a 1/4 tank of gas. We'll see how long that lasts. Luckily, we're not going too far. But both these cars, extremely thirsty.
The clutch is super easy in this car. Engagement point is nice. I mean, all the tech in this car, it's terrifying. Like how much power is in this car. Like just pulling out of the garage in first, it's just like you can just cruise it. The supercharger, I feel like once we get into it a little bit, like that power is kind of always there, which will be cool. You don't have to wait for it to spool up like a turbo or anything like that.
right. This car, like I said, stock suspension, but it's all like kind of rebuilt. It's all in good shape. These cars naturally handle so decently. The manual steering, like, it doesn't have a lot of slop, which is nice, but it's a little bit heavy when you're in low speed situations. When you get up to speed, it just feels normal.
It's really notchy on the shifting, like this short throw. It's really, this car wants to go fast. I can feel it. Like, I can feel it's like lugging. It's just like, hey dude, quit messing around, get out of this parking lot and start ripping down the road, which is cool. It's a cool feeling. You can really hear the whine of this Whipple supercharger. It's super cool. It's a fun sound coming off this. You get the exhaust note, but then you also get the Whipple supercharger as it's going. It's a cool sound.
Man, this thing is peppy. A hot rod. I like the way this shifter feels too. This is a TKO 500, I believe, transmission, so not the TKX. 5-speed Tremec transmission, built to handle 500 foot-pounds of torque. A little bit different feel. It's not as notchy, but it does feel good. It's got the old SS 2-spoke steering wheel. I might want to change that if this was my car. No stereo, no heater, no AC. This thing is just stripped down. Just a hot rod. Got some pretty decently supportive seats. They're vinyl, so they don't really feel as high-end, premium-wise.
This thing is really easy to drive. Shifter is super notchy, still feels super connected to the road. I can't wait to get this thing maybe on a little bit of open roads, and we can really open this thing up. Oh, there goes the highway patrol. They're going the other way, thankfully. Brakes are super nice. You can tell it's got these power brakes. It's super responsive, but without being like grabby.
So, not the best tires on this car, but it's decently planted.
I'm always afraid of hitting the gas in a curve in cars like this. Oh man, that was fun. Even that little bit, even that little bit was fun.
Fifth. Now we're at 2,000 RPM. Oh, speedo does work. We're going 65. Gotta love having that overdrive gear, especially on a small block. You know, these things, you can build them to rev out high and they can sustain it, you know, but generally speaking, you don't want to be in that like 3,000 RPM range for too long. It gets your oil real hot. Right now we're like 2,300 RPM, which is perfect. Temp is great. Temp's like 150 on this car. It has an electric fan switch that's labeled and taped so that you never forget to turn it on. Very simple car. So there's something to be said for that, the simplicity. It's like, it's less things to break, right? It's just, you get in, it's all mechanical. It either works or it doesn't. You're not wondering, is the computer sending the signal, are the sensors good? It's just doing its thing.
Steering is super responsive in this car. Dude, the whine of this supercharger is so loud, it's so cool. This thing is a blast to drive. Steering, like I said, super tight, super responsive. Like, you really know that you're driving this car and you gotta be paying attention. I wish Esparza would get moving. I'm trying to rip here. Maybe I should just let him have it. Or maybe there's some reason he's going so slow other than just pure cowardice.
Let's shift her into fourth and see. Oh yeah, oh, that's fun.
Dude, I can smell the gas coming off of that car. He hit it a little bit in front of me right there. I can literally smell the gas coming out of that car. That's great.
I love it. This power level to me is just, it's fun. It's super fun. You can like get after the car and not be so white knuckled, you know? You can rev match this car. That car behind us, it just has a lot of power. Like, getting full throttle into a car like that is gnarly.
This thing is a ripper, dude. It's so fun. Now comes the fun game of dodging the potholes.
The thing is gnarly, dude.
It's so sick, dude.
Dude, it's a gnarly car.
I was so mad. I'm like, he needs to open it up. I like how it just smells like gas. Like I'm just standing here and I'm just like,
ah, we're leaking gas. That's why it smells like we're leaking gas.
I like how it just smells like gas. It smells like gas. It smells like gas.
Because we're leaking gas. Let's go back real quick.
All right, so
I can probably fix this in 20 minutes.
1 minute?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I was gonna say, we're running a stopwatch. All right, so we've got a fuel leak from the accelerator pump, which is a thing I didn't really even know existed. I know about a fuel pump.
Okay, we got the MoMA. We did a lot of interior upgrades on this car, and it feels great.
There's a big red button, which is always a good sign. There's a parking brake. Hey, is that a good sign?
Hey, yeah, just put that back. Yeah, that thing is very basic. Like I said, like less things to go wrong. It did go wrong. We haven't driven that car a lot.
I don't know where to put that.
Just a much rowdier car. Better ergonomics. The harnesses are incredible. The Recaros, that was the one big thing. This car had some goofy seats that didn't feel good. You didn't sit in the right position. They didn't, you know, the tracks weren't in correctly. It just wasn't good enough for this car. This car has a ton of performance potential, and I just didn't feel comfortable in the seat. The first time I really ripped this car, it had no lateral support. So we bought these Recaro Experts, and you can get these just straight from Recaro with the houndstooth. I thought it was a no-brainer for this car.
All right, we've got a leaky accelerator pump, fuel leaking everywhere, and we've got a little less than a quarter tank of gas. And we're gonna go back to the shop. As far as it says, you can fix it in 20 minutes. What could go wrong? Whoa, manual steering. Manual steering. This is kind of like driving a semi-truck after driving that. Like the shifter throw is so far, the clutch goes to infinity and beyond, probably.
You can just tell this car is a lot more refined. All the inputs are just razor sharp. Like the steering is good. The brakes are really good.
You can really smell the gas, and now we know why. Power steering is a thing. That's one heck of an invention. I see what he was saying now about not going super fast.
For this power level, it handles incredible. The steering is like razor sharp. It's precise. The car, like, you don't have to labor it at all to get it to do what you want. Even stuff like that a normal car would be pushing hard to do, this car's just doing it with ease.
Although he's not going fast in that car now.
So Hedge was saying, like, why were you going so slow? It's because this car is like begging to go faster. Fifth gear, going about 70 on the freeway. It's just from like 2,000 RPM, it's just got power.
When I'm only at 2,000 RPMs, this guy just drives really slow, I've decided. Oh wow, that car is a lot louder and faster than mine.
Yeah, like normal speeds feel like nothing in this car.
The one thing about no power steering is you don't have to do a lot of inputs. Like, it just wants to go straight. So if you're just going straight, all good. You want to turn around, probably an issue.
God damn. Okay. What an absolute animal.
Good old manual brakes. Dude, this clutch literally like goes twice as far as the brake. I guess that's all. Oh yeah, turning is different. Second gear doesn't really have a lot. I feel like third gear is where you want to live in this car.
It's definitely a car that commands a lot of respect. You just need to get into it for a little bit and it's party time, you're having a ton of fun. But we're gonna get the red car back to the shop because it's leaking fuel, and that's not good.
It is cool though, you can still hear the supercharger, and with the giant cowl hood, you can see the air cleaner. You can almost see the gas just spraying out of it. All right, well, we're back.
We're back.
Shooting the Camaros, because sometimes when you smell a lot of gas, it's like a really cool thing. So you're just like, oh, cool, you're kind of just going with it and stuff. And then sometimes when you smell a lot of gas, you should check what's going on under the hood.
Yeah, the gas smell, like at first, I'm like, this fits the vibe of this car.
Too much gas.
Yeah, too much gas. Fire hazard. We had a hot supercharger with leaky accelerator pump gaskets. So that's another thing about a carbureted car. You let them sit for a little while. The gas today has a lot of ethanol and it just eats up regular gaskets. Started leaking. We ordered some new accelerator pump diaphragms, threw them in the carburetor, and we're back on the road.
We're back on the road.
This one's gonna break more often, but it's easier to fix. I think I just had like a wrench and a screwdriver.
And like a $6 gasket or something.
Yeah, I probably could have fixed it with a hammer, but.
You ready to go drive these things?
Yeah, until someone else owns it, let's have fun.
Yeah, until we have to give it away,
Exactly.
It's still ours for this time. So we're gonna go rip them. Come on, guys.
Let's roll. Oh, get your wiper on too. She's got like a little extra, like you can feel that boost.
Yeah, that's nice.
Damn, okay. I don't think I really like, I wasn't like full throttle either because it just wasn't hooking up.
I mean, it wasn't hooking up in first. I feel like in second you got some
It wanted to, but like I was just babying it because it was just kind of crazy. Okay, we're not gonna do that in this car.
Well, you just want like maybe like a little bit more.
I want like better steering to do that.
This lady's gonna freak out.
I know.
Oh, there she is. Oh, thank you. Wait till you see this.
Oh, okay, we're good. Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean, second gear, you get all the traction, I feel like.
It started moving. Dude, you can feel when the boost hits too.
Yeah.
It starts making all these noises. Good times.
Yeah, that's a ripper of a car.
Oh yeah, man, this is no slouch. I mean, it's 500 horsepower, so there's no way around that being fun. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, we'll see how this pans out.
Yeah, I think
Oh Lord.
I mean, it likes to eat.
There we go. You know what? Like that was right there. It was like breaking loose and then biting.
Right on the
loose.
edge.
Yeah.
Like, but it was biting. Like you had traction
That
almost
was
through
like
that whole
half
thing.
throttle though.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
not until I got like up in the gears and I mashed it.
probably third, I would imagine.
Jeez. It just feels like a lot smoother too. Like the way, like you're going faster, but it's not as sketchy. Like that other car, like all the movements are way more. Like the pedal is like way longer, the stick is way longer. There's all kinds of movement on the steering wheel. This one's like,
this one with the power steering makes a huge difference.
yeah, you're like, okay, I can be like just very precise with my inputs.
And the brakes
Brakes
were
are
great.
really good on this car. I had to like teach myself that you don't have to stand on these brakes.
Yeah.
Like with the power assist.
Is this one hydro or is
Hydro
it?
boost.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
All right, we've driven these cars. Just to clarify, this was work today.
We didn't get arrested, so that's
Whoa, we're not done yet. Don't jinx us like that. Super fun cars both, and actually really fast cars both.
Honestly, they both performed. This one, I'm not surprised. That one, I am kind of surprised at like how much fun it is. You know, even at half the power, it has half the amenities.
Less than half the price.
You know, less than half the price. Lots of fun still. But you know, if you really want it all, this is a perfect example of it.
A lot of people like the Gen 2 Camaros. I prefer the Gen 1 Camaros, style-wise.
Right.
That being said, also just everything that's underneath the hood, this is the modern version of this.
Yeah.
With the Wegner, with the Whipple blower, like it's the modern version of this. And then the creature comforts inside. You got the AC, you got Bluetooth, you got stereo, you got cup holders, you got, you know, the awesome Recaro seats that we talked about that are super
everything.
comfortable. Both really fun cars and different in their own ways. And this surprised me. It was a lot faster than I thought it would be. But both really fun cars, both really great cars, and both technically I think could be yours. This one we're gonna make available at some point on RestoMods, not in a sweepstakes, but maybe in the classifieds or in an upcoming auction or something like that. But this one very much is available at RestoMods right now. This is RM31, our 31st giveaway vehicle, and this incredible car could be yours. You've just seen us put it through its paces, and I'm sure you're dying to do the same. So if you want that chance, claim those entries at restomods.com. This could be yours, almost 50 grand.
Plenty of gas money.
Good luck.